What's up, you guys? I'm back with another motherfucking video. What's up, you guys? It's your girl Jazz. I'm back with another video. You might formerly know me as Clarice J. That was my channel's former name. We are currently revamping, and so now we are Jasmine Lux, baby. Yes, because we're giving all things Lux this year in 2025. Girl, we are running it up. It is time to go get that bag. Whether your bag is a nursing bag, whether your bag is a social media content creator, influencer bag, whether your bag is, I don't know, you're going out and selling whatever lip gloss, baby. Whatever the bag is this year, we are going to get it, okay, honey? And I'm here to help you along the way. So yes, you saw the thumbnail. You know what we're here to talk about, baby. Yes. If you wonder why I'm whispering, it's because I have a newborn baby. Well, he's not a newborn baby. He's 10 months old, and I have a 2-year-old as well, and they're in the next room sleeping. I don't technically have to whisper that low, but I just don't want them to wake up because this is the only opportunity I get to come to you guys and kind of give you what y'all have been asking for. You've seen the thumbnail. I have been getting a ton of requests for this video, not only from people that are in my regular life, like that know me in real life, but also people that are online and kind of some of the misconceptions that I see online revolving around travel nursing. So a little bit of background about me. I am a travel nurse. I'm actually currently on an assignment. I'm not going to really talk about the assignment that I'm currently on, but I can talk about some of the previous assignments and what my pay was, for those assignments and kind of what my overall, I guess, review is of the overall field of travel nursing, and if I feel if it's lucrative for you guys, or if I feel like maybe you should do some more research and kind of think this thing through. Okay, so if I'm looking down, please forgive me. I am like traveling right now, so I just have my hand pretty much holding this phone, and then I have my iPad here that I'm looking down at for notes. Okay, so first off, how long have I been a travel nurse? I've been a travel nurse for about 8 years. I know that's going up to my age here a little bit, but yeah, I've been a travel nurse for about 8 years. I started off working in med surge, kind of like everybody else. I worked on the floor, and then eventually I worked my way up to getting me a big girl job on the labor and delivery floor, and then I ended up getting enough experience to become a traveler. So yeah, I've been traveling for a little over 7 years, almost 8 years now. Now, what y'all really want to know, what is the juice, what's the tea, how much do I make as a travel nurse? And this number actually varies. It varies quite a bit. I feel like y'all like really in my face. Like, I feel like I need to like back this up a little bit because y'all was like so close to my face that it was kind of making me uncomfortable. But I hope I was making you uncomfortable. So I was kidding. But no, how much do I make as a travel nurse? This number definitely varies. It depends on location, time of year, and I guess the need for that current hospital. But it kind of works as you kind of get a recruiter for there's different companies. You can choose your company based on like, you can just simply Google a company or you can get reviews like I did from other travel nurse friends that I had. I actually have a nurse friend, Mo, who I worked with at this hospital in Houston, Texas, and I was working as staff, and she was like, "Girl, why are you like going through all this?" Like I was getting put through the ringer, y'all. Like I had the worst assignments all the time. I was perceived as a traveler to the travelers because they thought I was a traveler due to like me getting the worst assignments all the time. And there's like this stigma that, when you're a traveler, you do kind of get the grunt work sometimes. You do kind of get the worst assignments, the difficult patients, but you are there to help fill a need at a hospital. So, you have to kind of take it roll with the punches because you are getting premium pay, honey. There was not too much they can do to me as a traveler that was gonna make me feel any type of way because I am, being paid to be there. So yeah, Mo was just like, girl, you need to be a traveler. I don't know what you doing, why you making this staff nurse pay, but baby, this is not where it's at. You could be making what you make in 2 weeks in 1 week, baby. Sometimes even 2 days, depending, on the contract. So she, gave me a lot of good advice, which I'm gonna share with you guys today. So my first travel nurse contract I took was actually in Houston, Texas. And I took it for a total of 23.98, I believe it was a week. And that was with my stipend and with my hourly pay as well. I can't really tell you the breakdown for everything because I don't have, I tried to look for those numbers, but I could not find a contract anywhere. So I was trying to look for that number for you guys, but I could not find it. But I do remember, just because it was my first ever travel contract and I was so proud of myself. But yeah, 23.98 was what I was getting a week before taxes. Now, taxes did take out a little bit, but not as much as it would if I was a staff nurse because I did have a stipend that was tax free. So the stipend they give you for your housing, your utilities, and like sometimes it includes like your cell phone, and then it also has like your meals and incidental. So like kind of all your housing and things, so that they're paying you for being there because you usually have bills at home unless you're smart and you work it out to where you only have your bills as you travel different places, which I know plenty of travel nurses that do that. And I would recommend, if you can like leave your stuff at your mom's house or whatever and just take off and go traveling places and only pay for your living there. You would be a lot more successful, especially in today's market. Now, after that contract, I had another contract that I left and I went to Chicago actually. And that contract was for $3,800 a week. Yes, ma'am. $3,800 a week, baby. Like, so it just varies. There's different amounts that you're gonna get in different places. Like somewhere like Chicago, I guess the cost of living might be a little bit higher than somewhere like Houston, which it is true because Texas is a lot cheaper than Illinois is. So you do have a lower cost of living in Houston. So I got a lower stipend. When I got to Chicago, my stipend was actually more. And so I got to take home more tax-free dollars. Just always a plus to travelers is we always want to take home money that Uncle Tom can't touch, baby. Okay? No, but I said Uncle Tom. Oh my God. Yo, I think Uncle Sam. Please don't think I'm stupid. Anyway, I'm not even gonna edit this video. I'm just gonna record it straight through and post it real and raw because, why not? I did want to come to you and just give you like some real information, especially with I see a lot of misinformation on all these apps and things. $10,000 a week here, $7,000 a week there. Y'all, in the height of COVID, we could, if you were going to California, you might have saw $6,000 a week. And if you went somewhere like Maryland, you might have saw like $4,800 to $6,000 a week, depending on your hours. Now, me, I want to do my 36 hours, maybe an occasional 48 hours, and I am done type of girly. Like, we are not miss super overtime. I'm very helpful, so I do like to offer my help to units because I am appreciative of getting the contract, and I would like to have a good, I like to build a good rapport with hospitals so that I can return. So I do recommend, like, always kind of being very professional and, try to be cordial. Don't get involved in any of the floors drama because, baby, if you work as a nurse, you know. There is so much unnecessary drama on hospital floors, and that's what I kind of like about travel nursing. Because as a traveler, I am not involved in your unit politics. Please do not involve me. That has nothing to do with me. I'm just here to make my money, and I want to go home. I'm here to take care of the patients, and I want to go home, and that is it, baby. That is it. um, but yeah, so it does depend on current market rate, current need, and right now, unfortunately, guys, I'm really sad to tell y'all that the market rate is pretty low. I have been seeing contracts. I mean, I can pull them up here for y'all. I've been seeing contracts that are kind of laughable as of lately, guys. Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's because most hospitals have been phasing out travelers, because I know a couple of hospitals that were my favorite that I returned to frequently, they told me that they were phasing out travelers because they were trying to get more staff on, so, because that's ultimately what most hospitals want. But let me just run down some of the contracts I see right now for like just 36 hours a week. We're not going to talk about many 48 hours. Sorry, guys, it's cold up here and my nose is currently running and I'm just trying to get myself together. I'm sorry. Anyway, so yeah, let me kind of go over a couple of contracts that I see right now, and I will let you know what the realistic rate is in 2025. So the first one that popped up on my screen is a Seattle, Washington for $2,089 a week. Then I see one in Des Moines, Iowa for $2,303 a week. Then there's one in Richland, Washington, which Washington is expensive, right? Yeah, $25.99 per week. There's one in Conroe, Texas for $17.74 a week. There's one in Iowa City, Iowa for $32.23 a week. So $3,223 a week. That is the highest one that I've seen. I actually had a friend that was there not too long ago. I don't know if she's still currently there, but yeah, that's actually a decent contract, I hear. And then I can just keep going, but most of the contracts that I see right here, just in my face right now, are anywhere from like $1,700 a week to like $2,600 a week, with the highest one I've seen that's after that it's only been $32.23 a week. So there's pretty much a gap between 26 and 32. So that's kind of what the market rates have been going on now. I mean, I could honestly check around with different companies, which I recommend you guys doing if you're going to look into travel nursing and you are curious about it and you want to see like, maybe this is for me. I would suggest you signing up for a few different companies. I could actually recommend you my company if you would like. Just message me down in the comments and I will send you a referral for my recruiter for my company. But yeah, right now the rates are a little bit lower, but we kind of got to be grateful during these times because it's kind of hard for everyone. I know it's easy for me to get on here and complain about how much we are making compared to what we were making back in COVID times. Because, we did get used to a certain amount of money and now that it's significantly reduced. But 32.23 a week is actually really good. Like, that's a really good contract if you have to be away from your family and pay two separate sets of bills, which I will get into in a second because that is very important. It can determine whether you will be profitable or not in travel nursing. Okay, so back to what I was kind of saying about the whole if you're going to be successful depending on how you control your bills segment. If you can, and it's possible, I would suggest not having two sets of bills while you're traveling. I know a lot of nurses who have like campers or RVs that they will go and they'll travel and use that with, and they're like travelers all year round, never stop and work, and that's how they get the $300K a year, because it is possible to make about $300K a year as a travel nurse if you really hustle and you have multiple streams of income. Because some nurses I know have PRNs at home and they'll take a travel contract, so they're never without a job. They're never having a gap of employment. But these nurses also know how to control their expenses, and they're only paying one set of bills and not two. So if you are having to travel, you are a single person, and you're going by yourself to a place, I would suggest you try to sign up for a lot of these different Facebook and Instagram. There's a lot of different groups, especially on Facebook, for travelers, and you can join those groups, make some friends, and then possibly travel and share rooming with someone, or you can look for something that's kind of like furnished finders. And they often have like just rooms available, single unit rooms, and it's just a place where you lay your head at pretty much if you're not, too much on the luxurious side. Because baby, the days of y'all staying in those penthouse apartments downtown when you're on a travel assignment, but you still have your $1,800 of rent back at home, it's not gonna work. Like, think about it. It's not gonna work. You're not gonna save. You're not gonna leave with saving any money if you're gonna spend money like that. Because you're gonna have two sets of bills, honey. You're gonna have rent, internet, water, and electricity, and then you have that all over again at your house. So if you can reduce your amount of overhead costs and bills, then I believe you will be a lot more successful when it comes to travel nursing with the current rates that we have going on. I didn't want this video to be too long-winded, but I did want to get the information out to you guys because I know it is important, and I know a lot of people have been asking about it, and we want realistic answers. And I'm not one of the aesthetic nurse girlies, who's getting on here talking about I'm making 10K a week and, I'm driving my floating car, I'm driving my aircraft device. Because how are y'all making that type of money? Like, I worked as a travel nurse during COVID times, and it was great money. Yes, honey. Like, it was very easy to clear 200K back in those years. But nowadays, maybe some of those travelers, girls are struggling just to hit 120K, and that is the real. I see the real rates. I see what's really happening with the nursing market. So, and then there's a whole other discussion for a whole other day about nurses leaving nursing and going to do other things, especially tech-like things or, influencer-like things, because they are just so sick and tired of kind of being put in a ringer and overworked as travel nurses or even as staff nurses, and the burnout is getting so real. So if you are a nurse and you're experiencing nurse burnout, we can talk about it in the comments. Please leave a comment. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions and I didn't touch over something that you want to know in this video, please do not be scared to reach out to me. I do not bite, y'all. I will reach back out and comment. I do respond to comments. And I actually want to know what you guys think. This has been my first video back in a while, and I'm so sorry. All my Clary's J girlies out there had tongue twister. But yeah, I'm back. Hopefully, I will be uploading a lot more. No, we're not going to say hopefully, baby. This is 2025. We're going to stand on that. We are going to be uploading every week. I'm trying to go for daily. We're going to see about that because I am kind of busy right now. I am in the middle of trying to move, and I have a lot of life transitions going on around me. And I've told you I got 2 kids, baby. So, yeah, I'm a busy mama, but hey, I got a family to feed, so let's get into it, honey, okay? Anyway, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the comments.